Good morning, guys, or good afternoon, or good evening, or whatever time it is. I hope you're having a great day, great morning, great Tuesday, if it's Tuesday where you are. Anyway, I wanted to take some time this morning and talk about what we attach ourselves to when it comes to manifesting, because I know that this has been something that I have to make sure I'm paying attention to, so it's probably worth talking about. Sorry, I'm just gonna fix this for a second. Anyway, so yeah, when it comes to manifesting, when it comes to deliberate creation, and when we really start moving with what we're trying to create, with what we're trying to attract, I've noticed that for me, and maybe for some other people too, when we get into consciously creating and stuff really starts working, we get really, really excited, which is awesome because who doesn't get excited about what they manifest? However, we get very, very attached to the physical thing that we are manifesting, and then we have a tendency to stay very attached to that physical thing, whether it's a person, a relationship, a job, like a house, a car. We get very, very stuck on this physical thing, and we need it to work out a certain way. We need it to come about a certain way. We need it to be a certain way. We need it to look a certain way. And when we're doing this, we kind of put that thing, that physical object, that outside of ourselves thing, we put that as what makes us happy, what makes us feel a certain way. We put our feeling state contingent on if that thing is here, if that thing is giving us attention in a certain way, or if it's coming about in a certain way. So we live very conditional, very this has to happen lives. Again, relying on people, relying on certain relationships, relying on this physical stuff that doesn't really need to control the outside. I mean, the outside doesn't really need to control the inside. Hi, Denise. How are you? Excited to see that you're on here. So when we're in this place of needing someone, of needing something, and of this thing has come in, say you have and I did talk about this a little bit yesterday, and I've talked about it on a few of my other videos, but I kind of wanted to go more in depth about it. So say you have a relationship and this person comes into your life and they're treating you really well, you may have a tendency to have this person treating you well be the only thing that makes you happy, be the only thing that makes you feel worthy, be the only thing that makes you feel loved. And we get so stuck on that. We get so attached to that because it feels good. And then we put ourselves in this place of letting the outside control our inside, letting the people around us control what's happening inside of us, when we don't have to do that. Because again, we attract what we are. We don't attract what we want. We attract what we give out. We live in a very vibrational universe, and it's responding to us all the time. So the universe is always going to respond to what we're feeling. So if we're feeling good, it's going to give us someone that also makes us feel good. It's going to give us something that also makes us feel good. But when we start to wait to feel good, to see if that thing's going to come about, to see if that person's going to respond to us in a certain way, we block ourselves completely. And then we're not giving ourselves that love. We're not giving ourselves that happiness that we've been looking for. And then we feel bad because we are waiting for the outside to make the inside feel good, when really the inside needs to feel good before the outside is going to show you that you feel good. Do you know what I mean? So a way to let go of that attachment to the outside is to bask being in the vortex, being in that really amazing place when you're there. Acknowledge the fact that you are in your vortex, acknowledge the fact that you are feeling good for the sake of feeling good. And you can do this by appreciating what's happening around you as much as you possibly can. So when you're feeling good, you can just be excited that you feel really awesome and that you feel comfortable in your skin and that things are moving really well for you and that you love passing yourself in a mirror, or that you just love talking to people because you feel good and you can feel this energy coming out of you, or that other people are responding to you in positive ways and it's reflecting back to you. Be excited about the reflections, but don't make the things that are reflecting back to you don't make your happiness contingent upon that. Good morning, Laura. How are you? Morning, Dion. You guys are awesome. I love seeing you guys on here every morning. So yeah, don't let that outside stuff make you happy, because when you chase that and when you make it have to be a certain way, you're probably going to be very let down in a certain way, because again, you are letting that outside stuff make you happy, and it doesn't have to, because you can make yourself happy. I know that, like, for me, I will get really, really excited when my physical stuff starts to manifest, because it's awesome. Who doesn't love when their physical stuff starts to manifest? But I'll get so excited about it, and then I will stop myself and say, like, okay, where's more? Why isn't more coming? Like, why isn't it here? And then I'm like, wait a second, no, I'm not gonna make that outside stuff, I'm not gonna make my happiness because of that outside stuff. That's happening because I'm in a good place. It's happening because I feel really good. So it's important to make sure that when you are manifesting, when you are pulling stuff in, as we all are, because we're all awesome, epic, deliberate creators, that we're not getting stuck on that outside. We've got to stay stuck on the inside, guys, because it's really, really important, which is why I like to stay general. When I am manifesting, I know that the universe knows what I want. I know the universe, like, knows my, like, ideal partner. I know it knows my ideal job. So many hearts are going across right now. I love you guys. I just love to see those. So, it knows what I want. I don't have to be specific with the universe, because I've always been asking my entire life for exactly what I want. And I've manifested a lot of exactly what I wanted without even realizing it. Like, the house that I live in was the house that I always dreamed of living in when I was little, but I didn't realize it until a few years later. Anyway, so the universe knows what I want. The universe knows what I want to have. I don't have to, like, ask for it all day. I don't have to sit in a place of, like, visualizing my ideal life. I like to do that sometimes, and if you feel called to do that and it makes you feel really good, do it, because it feels awesome. But that's why I like to stay general. And if I know that, like, the universe has my back, if I know that everything's just working out in a really good way for me, and I just trust and let that energy kind of carry me through the day, and it doesn't really matter what happens, because I know the universe has my back, I know Source has my back, I know my higher self is delivering me exactly what I need, that is so much better to me. When I started doing that, that's so much better. It has such a better outcome than when you're like, all right, I'm going to manifest $10 today, and I don't know how it's going to happen, but I know it's going to be $10, and, like, you get stuck on, like, needing that, like, $10 bill to show up in your life. You can manifest, like, $500 without having to focus on a specific number, but it's just, again, things don't need to happen a certain way. We don't know how things are going to happen. Sometimes it's fun to, like, dive into the unknown, and it's like, okay, universe, like, I'm ready for my stuff. I don't know how you're going to deliver it, but I know it's coming in. So that's why I like to stay general. It's also important to have that general expectation of well-being. If you are feeling good, know that good stuff's going to happen to you. You may not know who or what or how something is going to come in, but when you're feeling good, guys, good stuff is coming your way. That's the way it works. That's the way it's always worked. And your guidance system, your emotional guidance system, is always going to tell you kind of where you're at, what you're vibrating at. If you feel good, you're going to have good stuff come to you. If you don't feel good, you are not going to have the best stuff come to you. And it's okay. Again, like I say all the time, it's okay to be in contrast. It's okay to go through stuff, but try not to let yourself get stuck on feeling super, super bad. Like, I know for me, I'll get stuck on feeling bad because sometimes I don't know why I feel bad. And I'm like, I just get stuck on I feel bad, and I don't know why. And I don't try to dig for it. And it's not until I dig for it and figure out why I'm feeling bad and get to a core belief or a limiting belief that I have that I need to work on. Once I acknowledge it, once I see that it's there, I move past it and stuff starts to get good again. It doesn't have to be this, like, hard, difficult thing. And that's another thing with manifesting. It doesn't have to be this, like, big, be-all, end-all, like, you can manifest whatever you want. You can make it fun. You can make it a game, because it is fun. It's exciting. It's like, who doesn't love to manifest really fun things? Like, that's just what I call in all day, is like, I call in excitement. I call in happiness. I call in love. I call in health. Like, I just, again, stay general. So that is what I have on attachment. Make sure that what you are attaching yourself to is not going to make you feel like you need to pull more of that one specific thing in. And if you are in that place where you are really, really, really in love with the outside thing that has come in, instead of being like, I love this person because they are exactly what I want them to look like, they have all the money that I want them to have, they say the nice things I want them to have, instead bask in the feeling of, like, you know, being loved, feeling happy, being excited, letting things unfold naturally. Because if something shifts out of your life when you are in alignment, it just means that something of a stronger alignment is going to come in. And it's probably not going to come in a long time. It's probably going to come in relatively fast. But if you are in alignment and something shifts out of your life, one, you probably won't care as much, but you may get knocked out of alignment because you get worried that you're not going to get that thing again. How can you not get that thing again? You can never manifest something one time. You can manifest it millions of times. That's just the way it works, guys. So make sure that you are staying general and being excited about the feeling state more than the specifics of what you are manifesting, because that is a really good way to, one, not get attached to that physical thing, and bring more stuff about that will bring you that feeling, because we're all after the feeling. We're not so much after the outside. We're after the feeling. So if you can get yourself in a place of feeling really good, feeling really epic, feeling really powerful and happy on your own, without that outside stuff, like, the outside stuff's just a bonus. If, like, once you get yourself in that, like, I feel really awesome, I'm kind of unstoppable, I love my life, by yourself, in your own skin, in your own body, doing your own thing, the outside's gonna, like, blow up in a really good way. You're gonna have all this really amazing stuff come towards you. So yeah, that's what I have on attachment. That's what I have on not attaching, not needing things, but enjoying them. Go from needing to enjoying, because again, we have this stuff outside happen. We feel like we need to keep having it because it makes us feel good, when really we can just enjoy it. And if you enjoy it, it's going to amplify. It's going to keep coming. So that's very important to remember as well. All right, guys, I am going to get to work. I love talking with you guys today. I loved the comments, loved the hearts. There were a lot of hearts today, which is exciting because I love those. But I have those inside of myself, which is why they came out, right? Anyway, I hope you all have an amazing day. Laura, I do this every day. Yes, I do try to do lives every day now, which is super weird because I never thought I would do that. Kayla, you're welcome. I'm happy that the message resonated with you. And yeah, so I'm going to get going. But if you guys have any video ideas, I always slip up when I say that, video ideas, that you want me to cover, like topic ideas that you want me to cover in a live video or in anything, please let me know, because I love to help you guys any way I can. I hope you're all creating amazing things. Please let me know what you are creating. Please share with us what you are creating, because we're all manifesting some really epic things right now. Like, I'm manifesting general happiness because I freaking love being happy. That's just where I'm at right now. So I will probably connect with you guys later, and I hope you all have a beautiful, wonderful, epic, amazing day. I love you guys. Love and light.